刚刚看完那个墨西哥的表演，我们现在到林肯中心这儿了。这里今晚上还有一个表演，7点钟开始，刚刚停下车，现在是大概6点多。现在一到傍晚，天已经不热了。现在我们是在等 Aimee Mann 的晚场。Thank you, teachers.
Take a breath. Think of the community that makes you whole. Look around. Say, thank you, neighbors.
Thank you, neighbors.
Secret from a pirate's chest. I will wear an ascot and a suit that has a vest. All eyes watching, no one's noticed me yet. I'll tell the secret if I speak. Get in, get out again, and no one gets hurt. I'm going to close my set in the traditional manner of my people by singing a song about furniture. This is called IKEA. Handful of Norsemen, IKEA, selling furniture for college kids and divorced men. Everyone has a home.
Even better, Audible short form podcast, Straw into Gold, which is a really, really deep conversation with fellow artists about music and art and trauma. It's just fantastic. So let's welcome Aimee Mann.
The problem with an intro like that is that there is no way I could possibly live up to how great that person sounds. Thank you, Anne, thank you very much. It's very strange to stand backstage and listen to somebody talk as if you're wonderful. And when you're right, we'll stipulate that I lost the fight. You never loved me. You never loved
me. So I've thought a lot about how songwriting can capture the inner scripts of people in a way that other forms cannot. I mean, it has to do with like the way a chorus can mirror ruminative thinking, or imagery in songs can be like dream imagery. There's just something about songs that works as like the sound that's inside your head. And I think, as I said before, that your songs do that, really capture the feeling of being alone in a body, which we all are.
Wow, that's kind of sad.
But
alone in a body.
But I guess the question is, who is the self in a song?
Oh my God. What is the nature of existence, you guys?
And welcome to our graduate seminar. And how is the Aimee in your songs connected to the Aimee in your body?
Well, I don't, the body part, I don't know. I might have to skip over that. I think it depends. I mean, it depends on what songs. Like some songs are deliberately written from another person's point of view, and then I'll like stick my own 2 cents in, or see where I intersect with that person or that character, or and sometimes the music sets up a mood, and then I think of like, what's a story that kind of goes, or like a situation or dynamic that goes with a story. And and sometimes I also have a thing that is currently on my mind, and then it intersects with music that I'm kind of fooling around with. So, I mean, there's always like a piece of my own thinking and feeling in every song, and sometimes in surprising ways. I mean, there'll definitely be songs that I am playing live, and I'll go, oh, that's what this is about. Like, that's what it's about for me. You know, I was writing about somebody else or some other thing, and just realizing like, I never, you know, you don't. I mean, it's like projection. You know, you're projecting your own thing into a song, and you sometimes don't know it until much later. You know, things like rise to the surface, but sometimes it takes years.
And you love to collaborate.
I do. I really do. It's very. It is really interesting to me. I mean, once again, like in songwriting, if I'm writing about somebody else or from somebody else's viewpoint, it is interesting, like, where do I intersect with that? And that's how I feel like with working with another person, like, where do we intersect? What's the common ground? You know, like, what can each person add to a thing?
And speaking of getting inside other people's heads, I did want to ask you, like, the song Roller Coasters, for example, that could be autobiographical, but it feels like it's about a character.
Yeah.
And I wondered, and you've also, we'll hear some songs from your wonderful Girls of the Summer Hotel album tonight. A wonderful record. Actually, that got me to finally read Girl Interrupted, your album did. So thank you for that.
Interesting. Yeah.
Amazing book. It is, for those of you who don't know, it's inspired by, would you say, an adaptation of, what's the relationship between that album and the book?
Well, I was asked to, I mean, this is several years ago, I was asked to write music for, some producers wanted to do a stage production that was based on Girl Interrupted. And so I kind of just immediately got the book and started writing stuff, marking out passages of things I thought, were critical or, interesting characters, different characters had their own songs. And, I'm not really sure what the process is for that, for that to come to fruition, but because I had written so many songs and was like, I mean, obviously I didn't think I would be singing them, but then, then I was like, well, I feel like I kind of want to make a record of these now.
Yeah.
All of the same that was yours.